pressing very strongly on the issue of Ukrainian accession to the European Union. We're not happy with the delays and some countries, slowing down the process. It's a very fundamental issue that speaks to the future of Ukrainians, but also of Europe and the European Union. And Ireland has been outspoken from the very beginning of this that there should be a pathway for Ukraine to become members of the European Union.
Now, so there's this spiel, right? Be pressing for Ukraine to be part of the European Union, right? Now, what he says here is to conflict. The next sentences that he says, next few sentences when he talks about the Middle East, is to conflict with what he just said about Ukraine. Okay, and I'll pause it and I'll go through it, which is.
We'll also be raising the issue of the Middle East, and in particular the dire, catastrophic humanitarian situation in Gaza. And I will be saying to my European colleagues that the people of Europe find it incomprehensible that Europe does not seem to be in a position to pressure on Israel and leverage on Israel to stop this war in Gaza.
So there's your conflicting NATO cognitive warfare aspect of it. He's telling you he wants Ukraine to be part of Europe, right? Then he goes on to say he wants Israel to stop attacking Palestine, right? What Martin is leaving out and failing to inform everybody is that Ukraine, under Zelensky, who is an Israeli puppet, drill that into your head, that's what he is. Zelensky is an Israeli puppet. Zelensky wants to make Ukraine part of the greater Israel. So, why is he telling you that he wants to make Ukraine, which under Zelensky is going to be part of the greater Israel, then flipping it and telling you that he wants Israel to stop doing what it's doing? It's one or the other, Mr. Martin, and you are not covering yourself in glory here by sending out misinformation. This is misinformation from a Taoiseach, a leader of a country, is purposely pumping out misinformation to confuse the masses. How can he support Ukraine and Palestine? He can't, because it's a conflict of interests, and he knows this. He's been told this by his NATO bosses, or whoever's running the show. He's been told, go out there and send out misinformation, and that's what he's doing with this here. Because he's telling you he wants Israel to stop, but on the other hand, you have to support them. You have to support Ukraine being part of the greater Israel. You know? So there's a perfect example of your cognitive warfare from a Taoiseach.